Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one for the history books, and if you're a true NFL fanatic or a die-hard Dallas Cowboys fan, you're going to want to stick around because we're diving deep into the explosive news that's taking the league by storm. It's not every day that ESPN's headlines read MILAUSAHE, a DOFPRESCOTT, as they go absolutely crazy over the Dallas Cowboys signing Joe Milton. That's right, the Cowboys have just pulled off what could possibly be the most unexpected yet intriguing move of the offseason, and we're here to break it down for you in all of its captivating detail. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me quickly set the stage. For years, the Cowboys have navigated the quarterback controversy with a blend of hope, strategy, and a touch of audacity. Prescott has been the face of the franchise, leading the team with grit and determination through thick and thin. But sometimes, in the relentless pursuit of excellence, even a well-established leader might find themselves facing unexpected challenges, both on and off the field. And it appears that in their latest bold move, the Cowboys decided it was time to shake things up dramatically by bringing Joe Milton into the fold. When the news first broke out, the reaction on ESPN and across every major sports network was nothing short of electrifying. Analysts, former players, and die-hard fans alike are buzzing with questions about what this means for the team's future and how Joe Milton, a name that many might have only heard in passing before today, is suddenly now being paraded as the game-changing solution that could redefine the Cowboys' entire strategy. ESPN's relentless commentary, describing Milton as miles ahead of Prescott, has ignited debates among fans. It's a phrase that speaks volumes, implying not only a superior skill set, but also a potential paradigm shift in how the Cowboys may approach their offensive game in the upcoming season. I know what you're thinking. How does Joe Milton compare to Prescott? What factors made the Cowboys management decide that Milton was worth such high praise and, more importantly, a spot on the roster? Well, let's dive into the backstory and the details that have everyone talking. Joe Milton, a rising star with impressive credentials, has quietly built a reputation for his quick decision-making, agility under pressure, and uncanny ability to read defenses in ways that many seasoned quarterbacks struggle to match. His college career was marked by spectacular comebacks, nail-biting finishes, and a leadership that transcended his years, capturing the admiration of scouts and analysts alike. Even though he didn't always get the limelight during his early years in the professional circuit, the whispers in the locker rooms and behind closed doors have hinted at a raw talent waiting for the right moment to shine. For the Cowboys, this signing is more than just a new roster addition. It's a statement. In a league that demands constant evolution, the management's willingness to gamble on potential over certainty demonstrates a bold confidence in their scouting department. Many have already drawn comparisons to previous moments in NFL history where a team opted to take a risk on an unproven talent, only to see that gamble pay dividends when the player's unique strengths became the linchpin of their offensive strategy. The phrase "miles ahead of Prescott" isn't just hyperbole. It underscores a perspective that Milton might bring an innovation to the field that could revolutionize the way the game is played in Dallas. It's as if the Cowboys are saying, "We love Doc, but sometimes the future calls for a new kind of leadership." Imagine the scenario: the Cowboys' offensive plays, meticulously designed with years of strategic evolution, suddenly have the chance to incorporate the fresh, dynamic energy that Milton promises. His mobility, combined with an eye for unexpected passes and a readiness to take risks, could lead to an offense that is not only faster, but more unpredictable, a nightmare for defensive coordinators. This mindset is not new to the NFL. Teams have historically found that the element of surprise can be their most formidable weapon. Milton's arrival could inject a similar unpredictability into the Cowboys' playbook, challenging defenders to adapt on the fly and creating opportunities for explosive plays that can change the momentum of a game in seconds. Some might argue that this move seems to sideline the steady and reliable Prescott, who has been a cornerstone of the franchise. But if you've been following the Cowboys' progression over the years, you know that the organization is always striving for that extra edge. It's not merely about finding a replacement, it's about elevating the team's overall potential. The signing of Joe Milton may well be a catalyst for a broader transformation within the organization, signaling to the league and to its fans that Dallas is ready to embrace a new era, one that values innovation over tradition and creativity over the predictable. What's fascinating about this development is how it encapsulates the shifting dynamics of NFL quarterback play. In recent years, the trend has moved in favor of athletes who can perform in multiple facets of the game. The days when quarterbacks were solely pocket passers are fading, replaced by a breed of players who are as comfortable scrambling to avoid pressure as they are in executing pinpoint passes. Joe Milton fits perfectly into this narrative. His college highlights have shown a man who thrives when improvising under pressure, turning potential sacks into opportunities for explosive plays. And when you consider the evolving defensive strategies that now prioritize speed and versatility, it becomes clear that a quarterback like Milton could be exactly what the Cowboys need to stay ahead of the curve. There's also an element of pure storytelling in this shift. You see, the Cowboys have always been more than just a football team. They are a cultural icon, woven into the fabric of America's sports legacy. The organization's bold moves over the years have often been met with a mixture of skepticism and exuberance. This signing is no different. It's a narrative that promises drama, competition, and the thrill of the underdog story, a chance for someone to rise from relative obscurity to become one of the game's defining figures. Fans are already speculating on the potential fireworks that could ensue during training camp and the regular season. Will Milton's unorthodox style blend seamlessly with the team's established systems, or will it create a fascinating clash of philosophies that will force both him and the coaching staff to innovate in real time? I want you to imagine those moments on the practice field. Picture Joe Milton in the locker room, surrounded by teammates who have witnessed decades of football evolution, now encountering a fresh perspective that challenges the status quo. The synergy that could develop here is palpable. Veteran players might find themselves reinvigorated by the prospect of learning from a new style of play, while younger prospects watch and absorb every detail of Milton's unconventional techniques. This internal dynamic could well become one of the most talked about stories of the season, as the team's chemistry, often the secret ingredient to championship success, takes on new dimensions. The challenge for the coaching staff will be to harness this potential without alienating the existing core of talent, ensuring that every player sees their role as integral to the team's metamorphosis. Let's not forget how media giants like ESPN are playing their part in this unfolding drama. The network's reaction, punctuated by the emphatic MILA, SAHEADO, FPRESCOTT tagline, is more than just a catchy phrase. It's a signal to fans that the narrative is shifting. Sports analysts are already dissecting every minute detail, comparing Milton's college tapes with Prescott's highlights, and debating on live shows about the long-term implications for Dallas. Beyond the tactical and strategic implications, this signing could have a profound impact on the overall morale and culture within the organization. When a team reinvents its approach, it sends a strong message to everyone involved, from the upper echelons of management to the gridiron warriors on game day.